Everybody, welcome back to 7 Days to Die, episode 24 with me, Sid, and we're still in Alpha 18. Let me just get this gun off the thing and sort a few things out while I'm here. At the time of recording, Alpha 18 came out last weekend, just gone. For the streamers weekend, it is now available, I believe, as a experimental version for players. I've played enough experimental versions of games to know that recording and streaming them with if you want to have any kind of longevity to your project and not have to restart on multiple occasions, not a good idea. So I'm going to wait till I think Alpha 19 comes out into its first build, Alpha 19.1 or 19.0 build 1, whatever it will be. This thing here is making concrete. Or cement. These things have been making sand, or are still making sand, in fact. I've been going through my stash of fuel rapidly with my auger, so let me show you what I've also done. A few more quests. Well, I've done a few. I cleared let me show you. I've now cleared that one, and that one. Can't remember whether I'd already done that one, but yeah, I've basically gone and done a little bit of tidying up around the area, just getting these buildings cleared in the first instance. And what I have been doing through the night cycle is working down here, and I actually want to do a lot of work down here and less adventuring for the next thing, because look at this. Now there is only one slight problem. I actually have got no idea what's going to happen when I pull this pillar. The entire thing could collapse on me. Oh, it's so scary. So what I have done just to alleviate that, I took out all of the triangle blocks and I have concreted as far as I've got concrete. Now we need concrete, so we're going to go and do a couple of things, but we're going to be primarily concentrating on the building. But I want to go and have a look for, well, I want to go and head to the traders, and while we're here we should have, I want to use that. I also want to use the beer recipe. I'll never actually use it. I got a steel chest armor, which I think is going to be better than what we've got. So if I modify that one out, take you and complete that, and then we should be able to modify that with that one. Whoa. That worked well. Of course it had to go all the way down, didn't it? It couldn't just fall sensibly. It had to, fall very badly. Now if I wear that, so yeah, the nerdy glasses are brilliant when you're in the race wanting to craft things, because they take 10% off the crafting time. In fact, I'm just going to stick them over here, where next to this is where they really come in when you want to smelt things or things. So we'll put those in there. Now, while we're at it, we ought to let's just finish off going through what we got. I'm getting distracted and excited. We did get a pump action shotgun. Well, we've got two actually, but we're going to go with that. That is going to replace that, and I'm going to scrap the double just to get the ammo back. Now here's a conundrum. 36 and 62 power attack, bleeding 100% on the machete, and I'm quite fond of the machete. It costs 12 stamina versus the 16 stamina that you do with that one. Can't put the barbed wire mod on it though, but we have got a machete. That's an option. We've also got this hood. Now I'm not sure whether that is, I still think I prefer that, so we'll sell you. And if you look at that, we're actually almost at the point where we've got our things, Eurocell, our stamina and lifting capacity to the point where we can do everything else, and that can go. Now knuckle wraps are interesting in their own right. You can use them to punch things, but I prefer, did I get everything? I actually prefer the knuckle dusters if I'm going to go down a punching build. Let me just drop off that can go down there for now. Huge difference in that made for definite. Absolutely well worthwhile investing into there. I need more repair kits, and I haven't got them. I'm so used to having loads of repair kits, you know, it's not even funny. Right, so sell, might as well sell that, sell that. What I want to have a look at is my mods. Have I got a blade mod at all? I don't think I have I? I think that kind of swings it for me for the time being. While I haven't got a blade mod, I might as well go stick with that. Anything else for the thing? We'll go with the banded armor. We'll add that to the hoofer. What's in the jig? Cooling mesh would have been nice. I don't really need the insulated liners, so let's go with advanced muffled connectors. Anything? Oh, and a bandolier. Let's see what we can do with that. This is only a tier 5, isn't it? So I can put 2 things on. Definitely the bandolier mod. Let's go there. Advanced muffled. Yeah, that's good. And where's my mods? Put that away. Pop that away. We'll keep the machete. The machete is a keeper, but everything else, I actually should sell a whole load of this, you know. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go to the traders anyway. I want to try and see whether they've got any concrete or anything to go. Concrete to go, that sounds like a plan. Anything? Yeah, I'll take you. We'll take oh, steel leg armor is better, but it's going to slow me down, isn't it? I think. Let me just take that for a second. We'll sell that. Keep hold of that one. We could sell a whole load of these as well. I'm not a big fan of the junk turrets at all. Other people love them. Me, I don't know. They, kind of with a little to throw in, you know. You know what I'm saying here. Anyway, let me just very quickly have a look at that. This is better, but it is slower. So if I like that, yeah, let's modify them and take you out and complete. And so we've got steel. See, this is not the way I want to go. I actually want to go the opposite way, which is to go lighter. But for the time being, we'll go with that. Right, let's head off to the traders. Oh, let's eat first. And then I will see you off at the traders, the nearest one over that way. And be back in a moment. Alright, we're here. And we are going to push on. And just, I'm not worried about missions, I'm not worried about jobs. So bad. Day 43 is his next restock. I've got, it looks like he may have restocked. Anyway, let's get sell. Doesn't want that one. Okay, fine. Oh, we've got 1400 now. What has he got? Let's have a quick peek. Is there anything? Automatic weapons. Not a biggie for for spray and pray technology. Can't afford those anyway. So, I mean, would that be nice? But it's not essential right now. You know what I mean? Nothing. Oh, what have you got? Oh, in a filing cabinet. That'll go for around the base. Not sure about the mattress. I don't know whether, but let me get one. I may have already got one of those. I've got a horrible sneaking feeling I have. I'm not going to go for the old sink right now because, you know, stuff and things and stuff. What I'm actually more interested in is rebar frame block. Actually, I cannot afford all of them anyway. We'll come back to that in a second. Let's have a look. Concrete mix 900. There we go. Nowhere near. Concrete mix 300. Concrete mix 250. Damn, that's... I can just afford that.
Thank you, Survivor.
Better to go
soon. I get new merchandise daily.
Yeah, you're robbing it. You know, I'm so used to being absolutely loaded in my other playthrough that it's very easy to forget that I'm not loaded in this. Right, oh, hello. Little XP pinata. Let's go and beat it with a bat. XP pinata. Right, I'm going to just head over this way. Actually, we need some points of interest that have concrete. And if I recall my map correctly, over here there's a factory. The one thing I am going to be doing when I play Alpha 19 is I'll be playing this random map, blind, unknown. Obviously I'll have the benefit of knowledge of the old points of interest, but I won't have that metalworks. I don't think it's going to have a huge amount. Now, if I were a metalworks, which way would you have me going in? I don't really want you. I'm not bothered. Hello. This looks like to be the way that you would like me to go in. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Oh, there's one. Here's Mr. Toasty. I don't know whether this has actually got anything significantly worthwhile in it, but one thing they have added with Alpha 19 is it's apparently a lot more satisfying to clonk a zombie. They behave more properly, I think is probably, if I was going to try and describe it, that would be, yeah, you hit a zombie, they flinch, they take down as part of what they take, you know, taking damage. I suppose we'll have the free wood. Right, I'm going to close that, and I should probably flick over. I'll keep this just in case it looks, if we get any fast sprinty zombies. It's a technical term for, you know, fast ones. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. It's not overly useful, but there you go. Oh, more free wood. Should take that. Free wood is always nice. These are actually not bad sources of iron. I might break those down on the way out. There's nothing up here. I wish you could harvest these because they are really good for building, but the only way to get those hello bump him on the noggin. Now I heard, or at least I thought I heard footsteps. There's some stone out there. Now the suggestion is obviously that we go up and round and out because the light kind of points that way. I love that it's quite an interesting little mechanism that they have for guiding you through these things. What's with the shotgun? I mean, this would be lovely if I could get one of those, but all of it is but his manky old bones. Cabinet and water. Anyway, I'm going to keep running around. I'm actually here for some very specific things, which is, of course, the hello. I see you there, sir. Sorry, ma'am. Oh, hello. Tough girl. Right, feral, in other words. Right, yeah, I'm going to keep on hunting around, but I'm looking really for resources we can use for building. So there's quite a bit of iron in here. We'll backtrack and clear that. But the ultimate bit is going to... Oh, man, how can you get up? Come on, there. Is going to be going back and mining a little. Hang on, you need to die. Wake anybody up? No, I don't think so. Right, yeah, be back in a bit. Well, that was nowhere near as good as I would have liked. There is a Z there, though. I just saw wandering along. I think... Oh, no, it's a crawler. These guys got a major makeover in the next version. They're now as creepy as hell. Rather than quite pathetic. It is Horde Night. I've just realised, just looking up the day counter, and it's day 42, which of course is Horde Night. There we go. That's another level, though. That's all important. I also got a tier 6 armour, tier 6 iron armour piece. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with... Oops, no. We're going to go in with our cash. I'm going to scrap that down for parts as well, and we're just going to see what we can get more in iron, because I'd like more, not iron, concrete, because I would like more things. Now that is worth 275. I'm going to expend a repair kit on it, and it's now worth 850. That's worth 485. We'll stick a repair kit on it, because a repair kit realistically is only iron and things. We've now got 680. So let's see his inventory. We're going to sell all 3 of those. That will get me something for them. We'll sell that machete. I'm not going to bother repairing it, it's not worth it. That's good. Full auto fire mod, sell it. I must actually remember to try actually combining weapons with mods and selling them as well, because apparently that will net you more for the same amount. That has no sell price, unfortunately. I don't want it then. It'll just litter his place. Level 3 iron shovel. There's a level 4 iron shovel. You can have a shirt. Literally selling the shirt off my back. And we'll sell you that. And that has no sell price. So... yeah, I don't think I'll use that ever. So we got that back, which means we can now jump back into here and grab more concrete mix. We can't afford that much, but we can afford about 400 of it, I think. Buy. Plus maybe another 2. Oops. No. $200. No, I can't even afford to buy 50, can I? Can I buy 25? No, it only sells in blocks of 50. Okay. Well, fine then. Yeah, you can keep that. It's glass, but you know, you can keep it. Anyway, yeah, we need to head back. We need to continue working on the space, and I need to try and identify some more areas in this area that have got readily available, easy accessible concrete. Or I just need to go further afield and look at some of the other areas, because some of these have got to have reasonable mineable, stealable resources. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? Not so good, apparently. Is it me, or are there a lot of zombies around here today? Oh, he's gonna... yeah, stay down, mate. See, that's not gonna have Did I see a zombie over this way? No, it was a post box. Easy mistake to make. See, that doesn't really have much in it. Most of these do. I've never been, I don't think I've ever been in this house, so maybe that's one we should do together at some point, because I don't think I've ever done it. There's got to be places you've not been seen before, right? Anyway, let us head back, and I need to use this concrete. I need to save a little bit of concrete, but... Right, so I'll put those back, take that, that and that. And... I definitely heard footprints then, didn't I? Oh yeah, there we go. It's a Chelsea. Okay. That'll teach you not to pay attention to what's going on around you. So, right, we need to continue onwards. I need, for starters, to grab all the cement that I have got, which is not a lot. However, I could make more. We can get another 393 out of that, so I just need to put 8 minutes worth of fuel in. And obviously more will go in. Eventually, once we've got all this laid out properly, we'll be in a much better... Oh, hello. You're still... Good grief. Okay. Don't think I'm going to want sand for a while. Let me go and have a look what cement I've got, and we'll get that mixing if I've got any. A little bit. And we need some of that, don't we? Concrete mix, 871. Let's do... Oh. I think that one had finished. Let's do 400 in that one. And let's do the balance in that one. Right. Because this is at the moment, this is kind of my bottleneck, if you like. Oh, we've run out of space in there again. Okay, let me just sort myself out, be back in a moment. Alright, so part of the design idea, philosophy down here, if you like, is that I want to keep the number of pillars down to an absolute minimum. So, for example, this lot all the way around here and all the way around the top needs to be reinforced as concrete. Now all of this wants to be reinforced as concrete, but see, that is hanging off of the block behind it, and this is where it gets a little bit ropey on the physics. I always struggle with the physics in 7 days. I'll be honest with you. But if we take this rebar block and if I just change its shape to the triangle. Now the problem is with the rebar is you only have inside, actually it's not a problem, we've got all the sides we need, so what we just then need to do is go on face and we can pop these in. Now these haven't got a lot of structure, but this will be reinforced concrete, so the blocks above it should be supported by this. As I say, the physics in 7 days is a little bit peculiar, I think. Going to have a room coming off of here, and of course we've got the room coming off of there, which is going to be our armory. That needs to be things, so I can't do that right now. And if I get those and set them to face and try not to hit escape twice, then that didn't work at all. Hang on, let's set it to advanced. Sometimes it's easier just to... Now what are you, is that right? How? I can't see. That looks right, yeah. So, and then this one will be a similar shape on this side. And then we can... That's not right, damn you. And now I've got 1500 points to knock out. Alright, again, back in a second. There you go, and just like that, the concrete's all gone. Although this is all reinforced concrete, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Now I brought these down, so this is my plan for this area, is that we're going to basically place, this is going to, well, let's start off over here. This is going to be a block like that. It's going to come along here. We will, at this point, we'll have a 2 wide stairway, so it won't be there. And this will all be upgraded to steel, sorry, iron, I should say, not steel, ultimately. But what we will do is we'll get this kind of walkway going on, and we can obviously then pull out the support blocks from underneath and get the lighting going in. As long as this doesn't collapse, we should be sitting sweet. And then we'll have we need to hollow out these 2 rooms. Well, this is going to be 2 rooms. There's 1 door there. I'm going to put another door over here. That's going to be hollowed out to be a small room, don't know what. And then there'll be a largish room down underneath here, and it will kind of cut back underneath all of this as well. But that's where we're going to have the forges and everything, and the bulk of our storage. Ammo storage in here. Yeah, I think it's going to look pretty reasonable. As I say, my worry, and I don't know whether just to try this, it's probably not a good idea just before Horde Night, is it? There's a little bit of the chaos in me that's like, go on, give it a try, what you got to lose? And then there's the bit of me that says it took me ages to dig all of this out. If I dig that out and it collapses. Now what I could do is I could come across here, for example, and just about, well, maybe here-ish, put another pillar, and that might be just enough. That could be an option. But yeah, anyway, we've got a Horde Night to deal with, so let's go and stock up with a little bit of ammunition, and we'll get that out of the way. Back in a sec. Well, that was an unfortunate time. We better deal with this lot. We've got a wandering horde right on Horde Night. Damn you. Get them before they start sprinting. Oh, tough guy, take it. Yeah. Oops. Count your shots. Yeah. Deadpool taught me anything. Oh. Who was that? Hello. Yeah. If you learn anything from the Deadpool movie, it's got to be count your shots, you know. You don't want to be the one that wasn't counting or wore the brown pants, do you? Alright, that's that dealt with. And in 2 minutes, in just a few minutes, we're going to have a whole load of more company. Now, we need to be ready for birdies, because spiders are a bit of a pain. They can get in this compound. Birdies, definitely a pain. And of course in Alpha 19 everybody's a pain. Everybody can get in this compound, and I mean everybody. They just come straight in. They'll run up the wall like it wasn't even there. So we're going to have to definitely, right, 1, 2, 3, 4 Oklahomas there. Hungry ladies. This is a relatively tame horde, to be fair, and I should be able to kite them around quite easily. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Alright, That's another relatively uneventful Horde night out of the way. I mean, admittedly, they are uneventful because I'm, quite deliberately not. I'm not playing. But I won't have this choice next season, Alpha 19. There is no choose to not play. I'm going to take those down with us for now. So, there was one thing I wanted to also check. I can definitely make a death safe. I don't know how that works with putting it into the wall though, and a wall safe, but the gun safe is what we wanted. It's 40 steels, 5 springs, 5 mechanical parts. Let's have a look. We've got forged steel, spring, mechanical parts. Can't see them there. They're probably in here then. Yes, let's get one of these going, because I'm going to want at least one. So it's going to take a while as well to craft, so there's another thing. Right, while that is going, we're going to head out of the desert in a moment because we might be able to do reasonably good over there. However, what I was crafting in the background, there's a couple of problems I see. Oh damn, what have I just done? No, made one, that's alright then. There's a couple of problems I see with using these. One is that I might not be able to get in through here, and the question is, well, there's an easy way to find out. Yes, you can. Okay, so that won't stop this being a doorway, which is the first thing we needed to know. And the other thing, of course, is we do need to upgrade all of this into yeah. So if I want to, this is to there, and I think what we'll do is at this point we'll rotate you around like that, and then we'll put a corner piece in there, and this bit will not have a walkway. There's no point. There's nothing to walk to. That has. You know what? I deliberately didn't do this because I wanted to do it on camera, and if I don't do it. Big sigh of relief there. I haven't got any cobble, so we'll do that in a moment. Yeah, so what we're going to have is this is going to walk around there. The rest of this is all going to be just plain, ordinary this stuff. I'll make it match. So now in here it'll be solid floor. It'll come out and become a solid. But everywhere else, and in the rooms it'll be solid, but everywhere up here it will be this catwalk, which of course then once we dig underneath we can then go in and take out the frame blocks. I'm just wondering, I might only take these this far because beyond here this might be solid as well. I may not go underneath this, so we'll just worry about that for the time being. But we'll have all of this in. It does mean then I can continue the excavation downwards. That's the between episodes work. Because to be fair, I've gone through best part of 20,000 fuel. Must have been 16 repair kits repairing that auger, because the auger we've got is actually not very good. Carl Surprise really there. Yeah, but so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 please. Thank you. Shouldn't take too long. So we'll get this done, and then we're going to pop out to the desert, and because I think if I remember rightly on this map, there's a concrete factory not a million miles away from here, where we should be able to pick up a few basic items. So yeah, be back in a sec. Alright, so my memory of the desert area isn't perfect. I just tended to not head in there very often. Butcher Pete's not going to have anything. I did not know that was a Shotgun Messiah. That is interesting. So I think it was over this way, if my memory serves. I love the gentle demarcation between the two biomes there. That massive great line just going there. Right now. Let's head down here. The presence of the motorcycle greatly enhances my ability to get around. So this is not it. Oh, there's another Z there, look. Hello. The roads. That's... I think that's in need of a sharp incline warning, don't you? It's not that. Right, so we've got to head... I'm trying to think. I'll get myself turned around a wee bit. That's Earl's, that's useless. Oh, bloody hell, here we go. Hate the vultures. Right, what's over this way? This is not the way I intended to come, by the way. But that looks interesting. I don't know what it is. We can always go and have a look, can't we? Part of the fun of this game is just going out and randomly looking for the resources you need to build things, and sometimes just, you know, exploring for the hell of it. A home depot. I don't think I've seen this before. Come on. You birdie, come on birdie. Damn you, you Welshed out. Alright, let's have a look. How do you get in this? I'm not that bothered about gunpowder. I will probably want lots of gunpowder at some point, but right now, not especially. Oh, tier 5 battery I'll have though. And the acid, aloe, not so bothered. Open, and it's unlocked. I thought that was irradiated then. Doesn't look like there's a basement, so that obvious collapsing block. Hello. In the butt. Oh, hello. Got shot. Right, home depot. You see, this to me, well, suggests that this should be. That's a broken down beastie. Oh, hello. Scared me half to death. Oh crap. That was a cop. That was not an extreme reaction. That was perfectly justified. We'll ditch that later. Alright, so that's how we get up, by the looks of things, at least to the next floor. Again, not seeing much. This has kind of got a little bit more useful stuff on it. That's, oh, hello. Somebody woke up. Hello. Gotta love the shotgun, you know. And once you hit the yeah, this is not what I want, you see. What I actually want is concrete. I mean, it's better than a kick in the face, because I need it to upgrade, but... Concrete. Give me concrete. Alright, I'm going to keep fertling around, and I'll be back in a sec. It's so much cobble resource up here. I'm kind of following it around by the route it's kind of guiding me. But this is definitely going to be a big loot later. There's yeah, that way. I'm not sure whether this way is a way though. Let's just have a peek. I don't think it is. So yeah, I suppose I should get the old shovel out again, shouldn't I? Because I don't really want to have to come back to this. Once I've dug it all out, I'll dig it all out, you know. There's a little bit more to take all this paper, but I just genuinely don't need the shotgun shells at the moment. If I kind of switch to a heavy shotgun usage, then you know these boxes would be ideal. But right now, I think we'll survive just taking this. In terms of the zombies, there's been a few. Oh, hello. Did I? Oh, hello. Clever. I know I'm kind of wasting my time. I could have done that, and it's just a bit of crap. I could have just dug it out, couldn't I, as well? Okay, no worries. Probably have to go through that wall at some point. There's stuff in there I want. Yeah, I've got more searching, scrapping and digging to do, so I shall be back with you in a sec. This is intriguing. I've come up this way, but it seems to be pointing out this way. I don't know whether I should have come in this way or out this way. I'm a little bit lost. Doesn't appear to be any zombies up here. I'm not worried about lead. There is a lot of old knackered things. There's a few of these suspicious looking boxes as well, some desks with stuff in. Yeah, another one, quite a stack of desks actually. So I'm not sure whether I was supposed to have come up through that or whether a selection of office chairs, always nice. Or whether this further up, but I don't know where you're supposed to go from here. Oop. Purple cowboy boots, nice. Did I just hear? I thought I did. Now, how are you supposed to get to that? Maybe that's how. Maybe you're supposed to. I've kind of broken through a thing. I suspect that what you're supposed to do is come out of here and perhaps. Don't know. Actually, oh, what have you got going on? Who's making all that noise? I can see you. That'll stop him making all that ruckus now. Ah, maybe it's this side. Ha 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 ha. Right, we need to be ready for vultures, don't we? Because they are going to be a thing, or something's going to be a thing up here. As long as nothing is... Get down, soldier. Okay. Oh, hello. I think we got him. Hello. How are you? Not so good. Oh no, you're still kicking. But not the actual stuff I wanted, which was a lot of... Oh well. I mean, I came away with 1,500 cobble flagstones, which are good. I'm not bothered about those. So, you know, that's a win, I suppose. Let's see what else we've got up here then. Ah, man. And while we're at it, that's... I think it must be over that way then. I've kind of got myself turned around. Definitely got myself turned around somewhat, but doesn't matter. Cash, things, hoofers. Right, we'll have food, or coffee in fact. Ammo. Oh, nice. We're going to have to get rid of some stuff here, aren't we? Because we need to crack this open. Hidden stash. Yeah, okay, and a working stiff. Iron for steel. You know what that is? That's scrap. I'm going to... I don't really... I can get car batteries from cars cheaper and easier. Modify that. We'll have the dye out of it. Right, I'm just going to sort myself out a little bit. Scrap some of the dye down for paint and get rid of the other things. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, well that was an interesting point of interest. I've not certainly seen it before, so that in itself was nice. It did not contain any of the stuff I would have liked, you know, like valuable stuff. But in other it wasn't bad, you know. It had some useful bits and pieces. We probably should use one of those. Get rid of that lot and ditch that. Right, because we came out here with a purpose in mind, we are going to just go and check my memory, my defective faulty memory, and go and think. It wasn't a big place, this concrete factory, so you know, we'll bonk, bonk. Actually, to be fair, that was a bit more than a bonk. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Alright, it wasn't actually a concrete factory, but it was a factory, it was a place with concrete. Fine swines, so pig farm. But look, lots and lots and lots of stacks of concrete. So, let's not muck around. Let's get a bit of sunstroke here, so... Oh, you want to come that way, dear? Okay. What have you done? Okay, that should keep him quiet for a while. Breaking through the toilet, always the best way into a building in my experience. Yeah, this is what we want. There's a goodly amount of this stuff here. Let's see what we get from this place. Again, there's a working stiffs box, but I don't think there's a huge amount in terms of stuff here, but you know, I'll see what I can get and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, we've more or less done in here now. We've just got the bits on the outside. There was a pit, there was a one whole piggy. One whole piggy is now less than whole piggy. But there's a few bits of concrete left and then we should be good to go back, turn this into, oh, sorry, There's a few bits of cement left, which we should be good to go back and turn into concrete. Now we've got plenty of sand, we've got plenty of stone, so neither of those are a problem. The problem is the slow process of cooking up concrete in the in the furnace, because obviously you have to cook stone down to make concrete. So with a bit of luck we'll have a reasonable amount built up, but I also do need to grab, I notice my wood reserves are getting a bit low, and you get quite a bit from these log piles. And I think that is that. Don't see anything hiding under the porch. Would be an obvious place to hide stuff. So we're going to take a drive out this way and spin around back through terrain we know. Also spotting, so looking at some of the other houses, just worthwhile, whether they're worthwhile, you know, raiding or not. Some of them I've done, some of them I haven't. Not here, obviously, in previous things. There's only a limit. There's a limit to how many points of interest there are in the game, but I really do need to try and spot more sources of concrete while I'm working on it. Bell's Bakery, I can't remember. I mean, again, you wouldn't expect concrete in a bakery, but they tend to use concrete wherever a sack is needed. So you know, you want to illustrate flour sacks, you use concrete. It's fine. It's a bit of cement, you know. That's all we need. These obviously army camps, but nothing screaming at us for that. So yeah, well, I'll see you when I get. Oh, I meant to show you what I'd let me just tab. What did we actually get? 1,216. That's a good amount of concrete. We'll be able to make quite a lot of cement with that. So I'll see you when we get back. Alright, well, we've got nearly 3,000. Well, we've got a whole load made. We can put, let's do 1,000 in there. Let's do 1,000 in there. And let's do the balance in there. And then there's a bit more in there. Now this is now making an additional 1,000 concrete, so that's all good. And it means that between episodes I can continue on downstairs making the spaces we want. Now one of the things we did make set running, oh, I meant to put that away, hang on, and I should have used the nerd glasses to get the reduction in crafting time, but you know what, you can't remember everything. So the one area we have got that we can try and, you know, get somewhat finished is in here. So we should be able to just pick this lot up. Now I know there's an iron node here and I could go digging around here, but I really don't see the point. You know, the iron nodes are not that rare. Let me just bring you over here. That you have to go out your way to, you know, to find them. Now the other thing we do need to do in here is upgrade, well hello, is upgrade all of this to concrete and paint the floor. I'm going to go and deal with our little unwelcome visitors and I'll be back just to finish off that bit, and that'll probably see us to the end of this episode, I think. Back in a moment. Alright, the walls are upgraded to concrete. The floor I want to do something different with, because I can't see any point in spending a lot of effort for fortifying this. Zombies are not going to be coming up from the floor, so we've been scrapping a lot of dyes to get various paints, and what I would like is, I don't know what, Tile floor, maybe. Really is. I mean, you can obviously go and pick other things, but metal. Let's go with that. I think. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, because that will blend in when that becomes upgraded. This will just blend in right across. So yeah, painting just gives us that ability to decorate without having to use expensive blocks. And then the item we want, one of the items we want in here is, of course, is a gun safe. Now, I probably will want 2 of these, and then we'll have some ammo cases on that wall. But let's put one there. It's got a reasonable amount of storage. This is where we can bring all of our ammo and everything down from upstairs. I also did want to have a look at the vault door. Forged steel, spring and mechanical parts. Let me just go. I know I'm probably running late, but I want to finish this off now. This is if I've got one room done, or at least partially done. There's some steel. There's some steel. Now, what else did I need for the vault door? Spring and mechanical parts. Spring and mech parts. Let's get this built, shall we? Takes a quick minute. I'll let that run through, and yeah, I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, just to wrap up, we have got a vault door, which is going to go in here. And that's our gun safe room. Now we've also brought this metal furniture I've made, which is relatively cheap. It's just a few forged iron, and then we've got a rusty iron table or an iron table. We've also got the desk, which, yeah, we don't want desks in here. We want tables. So let me have a look at that. What's that one or that one? I think I prefer the rusty one, to be honest. It seems more appropriate, and I brought 5 of these. I only actually need 4. That gives me room for another gun safe, and then this is where we will put our ammo crates. I also want to just make this a little bit more fancy, and let's just give this a bit of a yellow stripe going around the wall. I think it just adds a kind of installation-ness feel to it. It does actually need, can I get away with that? I can. If I close you, I could do that one. And then the last thing we've got is this, which we can turn into a variety of storage crates and things, but I think we'll just leave you, because this is going to be temporary, so we'll pop you there, and we shall just for effect give it a ammunition motif. May even keep that, might have that plus some. I may not come across any of the ammunition boxes. You can only buy them, so, or at least I don't think you can only buy them. I've never seen them for manufacture. But that means I can take all of that lot down there. Now at the moment I don't really have much in the way of lighting, other than I thought I had anyway. We've got torches, that'll do. Better than nothing, isn't it? I thought I had some candles, but clearly I don't. That can go in there. We'll put that and that away. Yeah, we just need to go and pop these torches down. I thought I had candles. Did I not get candles? Or was that again, am I playing a different playthrough in my head here? I probably am. But we can certainly finish off, and we'll just get Obviously we can't do much with the torch there, but if I turn off my headlight now and do that, no, that doesn't work. It's I don't know, we'll put one there for now. That's alright. We'll get proper lighting at some point, or some decent lighting anyway. Wow, this place is dark with a capital D. That doesn't make any sense, but again, it works. The atmospherics actually in this are quite nice, and the new shading engine in the new version is great. I've waffled too long. I'm going to get off and finish. I will do some more digging between episodes. I may try and dig out this space and this space, maybe even start going down. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.